What's up guys, Mickle here, and in this video we're going to talk about Gary Gensler leaving the SEC. Right now, the only thing really holding the blockchain industry back from really exploding in the United States is the chair of the SEC, Gary Gensler. Well, in this video, I want to show you some fascinating clips that shows Gary Gensler might not be with us much longer. Guys, this would be absolutely huge for the cryptocurrency industry. You are not going to want to miss this. Towards the end of the video, though, I want to talk about some XRP price charts, go over what I think is going to happen to XRP in 2024. Guys, I want to paint the bullish scenario for you and really show you where I think XRP can go. Make sure to stick around to the end of the video to see that. You guys are not going to want to miss it. Like always, your support means so much to this channel. If you enjoy these videos, make sure to take a quick second to like the video and subscribe to my channel. It's really going to help me out so much. And with that said, let's jump right into it right after a quick word from the sponsor of this video. Guys, I want to jump into this video and just show you a quick clip of Cathie Wood actually talking about Gary Gensler potentially leaving the SEC. Now, this is super important to be paying attention to right now because really the only thing holding the United States back in the race to really dominate the cryptocurrency industry all over the world is the chair of the SEC, Gary Gensler. Almost every single agency in the government has really flipped and is kind of supporting cryptocurrencies at this point besides the SEC. The CFTC has been very productive in really pushing forward legislation that makes sense for crypto. We've seen even the IRS kind of step back a lot of their Orwellian rules that they were looking to impose. At one point, the IRS was saying you need to report every transaction of a cryptocurrency over $10,000, and then they pulled that back because it didn't make sense. We see a lot of parts of the US government really starting to wrap their head around how important this industry is going to be, except the SEC. So I want to play you this clip of Cathie Wood actually talking about this because I think it's going to paint a really bullish scenario for cryptocurrencies right around the corner as long as we can get through this last little stretch of Gary Gensler.
And I don't think Chairman Gensler will remain at the SEC, whoever's elected. I think he has aspirations for political, some kind of political appointment, so he may go for that reason if Joe Biden is reelected, or he may go, or he will go altogether if a Republican is nominated. So
guys, I think Cathie Wood lays it out perfectly right there. In about a year, we're probably not going to have to deal with Gary Gensler anymore. Either a new administration takes over and Gary Gensler's gone, or if the same administration that we have right now stays, well, then Gary Gensler is likely going to be looking for a new role other than the SEC. Guys, Gary Gensler has gotten absolutely plastered at his time at the SEC. Everyone hates him, even people in his own party. I don't expect him to be there much longer. Overall, it's just a really good sign to see someone as connected as Cathie Wood actually going out and reaffirming the things we've been thinking for a while. I want to move on now and just quickly do a quick segment on the automated market maker before I move into XRP's price over the course of 2024, because this is super exciting. For the longest time, us XRP holders really haven't been able to do much with our XRP. Our XRP has kind of just sat in our wallet and we haven't been able to generate yield off of it. But we are about to see that change in a massive way as automated market makers are passed on the XRP ledger. Now, for a while, it didn't look like we were going to have automated market makers for the first half of 2024. Now, for a while, it didn't look like we were going to have automated market makers in the first half of 2024. But recently, the voting has been really ramping up, and now we only need 5 more votes to pass the automated market maker on the XRP ledger. What I really wanted to share with you in this video, though, is that 5 of the people voting no right now actually already committed to changing their vote to yes. These people no longer see a reason to reject the automated market maker. So it looks like to me we are likely going to have the automated market maker in February. This is super exciting in my opinion. It's going to bring a ton of new projects, a ton of new developers, and a ton of new utility to the XRP ledger. For the first time ever, we are going to be able to use our XRP in DeFi. We're going to be able to lend out our XRP, use our XRP for all these different use cases, and generate yield on top of this. Guys, this compounded with the Flare network launching FXRP in the near future is going to completely change the game for XRP holders. We are going to have so many new ways to generate yield on our XRP. And in my opinion, this should really change some people's exits plans, because if XRP does go to the $10, $100, $150 mark over the next couple years, and we are in a position where rather than selling that XRP, you could earn yield on that XRP simply holding it in a wallet, you could use that value to generate passive income over time without having to liquidate your assets. Just something to think about, but I just wanted to share with you that we're likely going to see the automated market maker pass in February. This is so exciting and something I am looking extremely forward to experimenting with and just seeing what it brings to the XRP ledger over the long term. I want to move on now and just jump into price and where I see XRP and the rest of the cryptocurrency market going over the course of 2024. One thing we have talked about ad nauseum on this channel is the Bitcoin spot ETFs and how I think they're really going to institutionalize this industry and bring a lot of capital into the industry that we have been lacking. But there are a couple other things that need to happen for this to really play out. First of all, we need the macroeconomic conditions to improve. One thing we know is that the Federal Reserve essentially wrecked the markets about a year ago because inflation was high. They needed to make people feel poor so people would stop spending money. What we are seeing is the data is telling us that inflation is going away. This chart right here shows that inflation is almost at the level it was pre-pandemic. This is so exciting because as soon as the Federal Reserve wraps their head around exactly how much inflation has gone away over the past year, they are going to be able to take their thumbs off the market and let capital flow back in. This is the real reason why the markets performed so badly last year. The markets were essentially stifled by the Federal Reserve trying to slow down economic growth to stamp out inflation. What we are seeing is inflation is stamped out, and now the Federal Reserve no longer has to limit the markets. The other thing I wanted to share with you is the fact that despite the fact that we have seen some price action in Bitcoin, we really haven't seen anything yet. And I think it just shows you that despite the fact that we have had some price appreciation in the beginning of the year, we haven't seen anything yet. We still have a long ways to go. And I think this is what the people need to understand who are saying, why hasn't XRP pumped yet? Why hasn't XRP pumped yet? What we are seeing, right, is that this cryptocurrency market, this cryptocurrency bull run hasn't even started yet. It is just getting positioned to make some big moves. What we have seen is that when these prices move, they get completely exponential, and XRP is never the first one to go. So I don't think anyone should be concerned right now that XRP hasn't moved. In fact, I think right now we are in the perfect setup to see a massive move for XRP right around the corner, and that's what I want to move into now. What we are seeing is right now, XRP is looking bullish on almost every single chart. I want to start off and just show you this chart right here. It's a symmetrical triangle pattern we have been watching forever. And what we can see is XRP just bounced perfectly off this bottom support. It is so reassuring that XRP did not break out through the bottom of this thing. It is so reassuring that XRP once again found a bottom here, because now we can watch XRP slowly pull back up to the support and hopefully put some pressure there. I want to zoom in and just show you the chart on TradingView just so we can get a little more nuance here and really show you how crazy this is. Look at this. We just bounced off perfectly this bottom support. And now what we really want to see is XRP push back up and start putting some serious pressure on the top of this range. This is when I think we enter a position where XRP could break out at any moment. What I just showed you is that the cryptocurrency market is absolutely ready to explode. As the cryptocurrency market as a whole starts gaining some momentum, there is no question in my mind XRP will find this support and start pushing to break back out. The other chart I wanted to show you that I also think is absolutely fascinating is just this fractal compared to past market cycles. I know this picture kind of sucks, but hopefully you guys can see it all right. What you can see here is right now we are overlapped perfectly to what happened the last time XRP went on a 10,000% run. XRP had its last little wick down here, its reaccumulation, and what you can see is if XRP bounces off this yellow zone down here, this is the current chart, just like it did in this chart right here, it is going to line up perfectly with retouching this support here and breaking out massively. To me, it looks like XRP is positioned absolutely perfectly for a massive bull run in 2024. The macroeconomic conditions are telling us that money should be flowing back into the cryptocurrency industry in a really big way. The Bitcoin halving is around the corner. The Bitcoin spot ETFs are here. XRP has clarity. Gary Gensler is leaving the SEC. To me, everything is positioned perfectly for cryptocurrencies to make a massive run in 2024. I could not be more excited, and I think things are positioned perfectly. Anyway, thank you so much for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed this update. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. It really does mean so much. And for now, Mickle out.